Hey yo, what's going on? It's your boy Man in the Wild. Just kind of in my thoughts about what you see up on the screen. You know how you only see what they want you to see. You know, because right now we're in the time of the Buddy Blake had allegedly got shot in Wisconsin, and then another dude running around terrorizing, shooting up shit, and all of that. Upon you only seeing what they want you to see, you know it's also the names. You know, it's the scene that's been laid out. You know, because guaranteed, best believe anything you see is gonna be a psyop. Like, cause I haven't really even been paying that much attention to this shit. You know, just because like I know it's some bullshit. You know, and I got other shit going on in life to where I don't really have the energy to focus on it just because I know it's some bullshit, right? You know, but I was over at homie's house the other day, and he had turned on a mag video that showed the actual event go on. Cause I done seen it a couple times, but like I said, I didn't care enough to really think about it like that, cause I knew what it was. So you see the officer shoot, and it's a motherfucking it's an air gun. You know, cause another homie didn't even ain't never even thought about no shit like that. Was just chilling with us on a humbug. You know, I said, nigga, anytime you shot a gun, does fire ever not come out? He was like, nah, nigga, that's an air gun. You know, and it's like, it's clearly in front of your face. You know, a little quote unquote white kid running around shooting people with ARs and shit, but he's only shooting white people. You know, it's just that there's certain shit, um, just never really adds up. You know, when you really, really try to get to the bottom of shit. And then the kicker to me was seeing Benjamin motherfucking Crump as the attorney. You know, your psychological operation gate motherfucking keeper, Benjamin Crump. You know, because you got to think, man, these motherfuckers have passed off so many different lies over time that have been confirmed lies, right? There's no other way to debate the shit. But yet and still, we keep believing them for, you know, information that's kind of important to our lives. You know, being that all of this COVID lockdowns and all this other shit we only got from the media. You know, my homeboy made a great point. Shit, we ain't get one piece of mail that came to the crib that said we in lockdown, said, you know, the protocols to if you catch COVID-19. Nah, all that shit was done through the media. You know, whether it be social or, you know, actual news broadcasts and shit. You know, and these are motherfuckers that you going to actually help you advance and all this. Like it don't, the shit don't add up, especially when, you know, these masks that the cities is passing out, you know, are pussy cups with loops. Like that shit don't add up. It don't make sense. So stop making it make sense. But again, it comes back to, you know, you only see what they want you to see. And extending that, you only know what they want you to know when it comes to information that's given to you by the givers of information. They only know who, you know what I'm saying? You only know who they want you to know. And then the whole time they're telling you what to see. You know, they're telling you, you know, all of this information. They're guiding you to fuck along. You know, when in the whole time it's, man, keep your heart and your give a fuck away from these people. You know, because they want you to walk around like a fucking zombie, yo. Like, I swear, man, anytime when I'm walking through the store, the shit is crazy as fuck. You know, to see how many people there are wearing masks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit says mask required at the door. It says that shit. I can read. You know, but best believe in the end, I'm not putting that motherfucker on. You know, why? Because I know too much about this dumb shit. You know, you can't even say hi to a motherfucker without like you see somebody, what's good with, oh, what's up? Who are you again? And then they have to lift their mask down and talk. Like that shit is fucking divisive than a motherfucker. Like these people have found like the craziest fucking way to make sure that we are divided as fuck. You know, cause I mean, cause yeah, social distancing, you ain't supposed to be all close to everybody just in a natural sense. Right? But the fact that they got this 6 foot shit and people that's with each other can only sit with each other, like at the sporting events and things like that, like, yo, that shit is fucking horrible for people. You know, and again, it comes back to it's all behind the common code, being that that's what the coronavirus is. You know, behind the common motherfucking code that'll only get attached to a motherfucker's death after they've passed and been tested for it. Or just having any type of positiveness with that test. Like that shit is beyond. But yet still people are still scared of this shit. Still terrified of this shit. You know, putting a mask on some just in case type shit. Like, man, it's like even the just in case, man. I mean, when people want to sit here and talk about, man, why would they do that for, you know, for control? Like that doesn't make any sense. What would they have to gain off of it? Like, listen, when you want a people to go a certain direction, right? Anything, and you want some bullshit, anything, instructions, advice that you give them, right, is only going to lead towards the goal that you have in your side of your fucked up ass mind. So if there's anything along that path, right, where you can just sit there and say, I'm not doing that shit, right, that's going to, you know, effectively now, they could be getting their information one way or the other, seeing who's walking around without mask on and all this other shit. The shit don't matter. But in the end, whenever you see the result, you know, of the wearing the mask and how everybody's so divided and scared of everybody, scared to even take fucking cash, and you got to know that this shit can't be good. Like it can't be, and people's immune system's gonna be weak as fuck come wintertime. You know, because they haven't breathed in life, they haven't enjoyed life like they normally have. You know, because they're sitting there with masks on, like, and really think about this mask shit, like how the fuck it don't make any type of sense. Give you an example. I'm going bowling, right? I got my 3 daughters and one of their friends. So I asked a dude, I said, hey, you know, about the medical condition, you know, not wearing a mask. Okay, well, the person who has a medical condition, but don't nobody, you know, other people do. I said, well, should everybody got one, right? But as I'm looking around, he had to go ask the manager. As I'm looking around, I see everybody that's bowling don't have a mask on, right? So it's the same thing like you do when you go to the restaurant. When you walk into the restaurant, you got to have a mask on, but when you go sit down, you can take it off and eat. Like, the dumbest fucking logic is behind that shit. The dumbest fucking, we're in the same fucking building. Like, but you want me to put it on coming in, but I can take it off sitting down. That's what leads me to, you know, that's what leads me to understand that it has to be about some type of control, you know, because that's dumb as fuck to have somebody, like when you got to follow dumbass reasons, you know, for these rules and shit like that, you got it's like the most insane shit, but you just do it because that's what's written down or that's what's suggested by such and such and blah, blah, blah. Like, yo, that's part of mind control. That's a piece of it. You know, but yet that's not what you really think about because you're believing that the people that are telling you this shit really have a genuine heart behind it. You know, really want to see you, you know, succeed and grow in an independent type of way. You know, you as the person. Like, nah, the only way these motherfuckers want you to grow is within whatever fucked up ass establishment they have. Period. You know, and that means it's them and everybody the fuck else. You know, and you know, just being able to see that and understand it, like it does make, you know, life a little bit, I don't know, more difficult in the sense of how you gotta, you know, deal with certain shit, you know, because again, having to be questioned about the mask, and like after a while they just leave you the fuck alone. But in the beginning, it's like always having to explain yourself. You know, that shit can wear on you, especially when you know that you're having to explain yourself on a bullshit ass platform, because what you're dealing with is some complete bullshit. Now I gotta explain myself within the bullshit why I ain't fucking with this dumb shit. That shit gets annoying, you know, but I personally would rather have it that way. You know, just on the level of when I don't like people that lie, and like people that lie to me and try to push me a certain way and give me some bullshit along the way. Like, I never have liked that shit. You understand? So now we're dealing on some mass scale shit where you trying to have my children scared of shit. You trying to have my family scared of shit, my friends scared of shit, and it's all some bullshit. It's like, nah, I'm not fucking rocking with this. And you shouldn't either. You know, and just being able to see that and grab that and run with that part of it, I mean, shit, it does make life simpler because you're living without all of this fear, all of this tension and stress that's caused by bullshit. You know, be able to cater to and tend to who and what is real in your life, man. And I don't know why anybody would want to have it any other way. You know, I really don't. So yeah, I don't know. My little 2 cents, you know, because I ain't really been on like that, like in a while. Just cause, like I said, I really don't feel like this shit right now. You know, personally, because it's so much that they do, and it's so much that um, I don't know that, like with the George Floyd shit, how they put out the dash cam or the body cam. You know, point I can make with that shit real quick, he didn't even have cuffs on. Whenever on the video from the camera on the corner, the first shit, he ain't even have the cuffs on walking over close to the camera. So how's it on the body cam they put cuffs on this nigga? You know, then they try to give him legs on the other end. It's almost like, yo, y'all listening to motherfuckers talk about how much shit y'all full of just so y'all can fill y'all holes up and cracks and all this other shit. But even then, y'all still leave shit because it's some bullshit that you're trying to pass off as real. You know, and when you're trying to pass that shit off, man, you not gonna be able to cover everything because it's bullshit. You know, the only reason why the movies get it partially right with certain shit is because they got so many takes, you know, so many different angles, and you know, it's we know it's a production. You know, so and then they even have holes in them shits. You know, so know and understand that that's what they own, and my some of my videos ain't even fucking playing. Like, I go click on them just to, you know, see comments potentially, and videos won't even upload for me. You know, and like I said before, you know, that shit gets discouraging. You know, that shit gets annoying, and you know, if I'm putting my time and my energy and effort into some shit, I at least want it to be, you know, not that. You know, at least play the shit. Let the motherfucker not like it, I don't care about that part, but you know, I don't know, that shit just wears on you. You know, like, I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? I'm still around. I really don't see myself going anywhere, you know, until I'm gone. You know, but you know, as for now, this moment, man, it's just, you know, this is what's giving me my peace, man, just to fall back a little bit. So fall back a little bit, but yeah, for those that fuck with me, man, that asked about me and all that shit, man, I appreciate y'all, man, but yeah, I'm still here, and man, learn to stay away from this fuck shit, man. Y'all be safe out there.